COSATU's Central Executive Committee meeting today is expected to decide the fate of General Secretary Zwelinzima Vavi following corruption allegations. And NUMSA says it will start negotiating wage increases next month. With your news update, I am Busima Kutulela. COSATU's Central Executive Committee meeting, which will start in Johannesburg today, is expected to decide the fate of General Secretary Zwelinzima Vavi following corruption allegations against him. Divisions within COSATU will come to the fore during this meeting. Vavi has been accused of selling COSATU House at less than the market rate. Two of COSATU's largest affiliates are on opposite ends. NUMSA has called for the probe to be dropped, while the NUM wants the inquiry to go ahead. NUMSA General Secretary Evan Jim says they will oppose any attempt to oust Vavi via a vote of no confidence.
No, but you could appreciate that we are going to put up a fight. That one, it's a fight that we shall not lose. We should not lose. It's a fight we shall not lose because it's undemocratic. So you can win in the boardroom. Nobody owns this organization. All of us who are leaders, we should be puppets of workers and the people who elected us into our own positions. And I'm saying if Vavi must lose, people must take him to a Congress and remove him in a democratic process.
Meanwhile, NUM is reported to have the support of trade unions POPCRU, SATAU, NEHAU and SATU. NUM General Secretary Franz Belani says the inquiry will iron out differences between affiliates and over leadership.
We don't call it an investigation. The facilitators will zoom into the various errors as identified, probe them, and assist us to come to a finality one way or another. If things requires further probing, it might be a possibility, we are not sure. But we fully support the process with no intention that this process is targeting a particular individual. It's looking at the federation cleaning itself.
Metal Workers Union NUMSA says it will start negotiating wage increases next month. It says it's not fair that employers are demanding more work and less pay. NUMSA General Secretary Ivan Jim says they are concerned about Reserve Bank Jill Marcus's statement last week that wage demands were out of line and above inflation. He says they will fight for a living wage, warning that NUMSA is ready for strike action if its members' demands are not met. A Gauteng Eastern teenager will appear in court today after allegedly killing 4 of his family members with an axe. The 14-year-old boy spent the weekend in police custody. Community members arrested him in the Twatwa informal settlement in Davidton near Benoni shortly after the murders. The boy allegedly killed his mother, grandmother, 7-year-old brother and 3-month-old brother. The teenager's 2 younger sisters, aged 8 and 9, managed to escape and call their neighbors, who then tracked him down and handed him over to police. Police are still searching for the murder weapons and trying to determine the motive for the killing. And finally, actress Angelina Jolie's aunt has died of breast cancer less than 2 weeks after Jolie had a double mastectomy to avoid the disease. Jolie's aunt Debbie Martin died at age 61 on Sunday in a San Diego area hospital. Martin was the younger sister of Jolie's mother, Micheline Bertrand, whose own death from cancer in 2007 inspired Jolie's surgery. Martin is said to have the same defective gene that Jolie has.